I swear to God, these niggas. Hey, I don't be understanding, man. Fuck it.
Hey, where you get that rain? That shit look dope. Niggas rolling trees, that's just the smoke. Baby, get a bowl of me, you know I'm just gon' scope. And we do not wipe these hoes, that's a no-no. Niggas pouring that lean up, that's just a coke. Tell me what you need, love, I got a folder low. And we'll bleed them broke niggas, that's just for show. And she know to bring her homegirls with her, that's for my bros. Hey, this for my bros, all these money, cars, and clothes.
Okay guys, welcome back to the 20-30-40 show, where we talk about different topics every week from the perspective of someone in their 20s with Casey, 30s with Dave, and 40s, almost 50s with Jay Nice. And today we are talking about what do y'all think
immediately?
What do y'all think is the strongest drug metaphorically? Like clout, social media, money, love, that kind of topic. Could be anything but heroin.
Alright, but heroin.
Heroin is strong.
I would say for me it's love. I took yours?
No, we didn't start off with
I don't got my teacup.
It's okay. Shot o'clock, everybody. We're gonna start the show off right.
Okay.
Time out real quick.
Thank you.
So love.
Yeah. Mine would be love.
For men and women?
Yeah, for sure. It's lucky crazier.
What do I give it today?
Okay. I would say love is one hell of a drug, and it'll make you do damn near anything to obtain it or to hold on to it. Example, I would say not 90%. I'm gonna say about at least 50% of all gang beefs start over a woman in one aspect or another.
You think so?
Money or women.
Okay.
Think about it.
Well, I don't know, Dave.
I don't think most gang beefs. Maybe beefs between like individuals.
Okay, but look. All right, so look. Say I'm from 6-0, right, and then somebody from A-Tray. The individuals get into it because of a woman. Now the 6-0s, somebody go kill. I'll come kill you. Then the 6-0s coming back to kill.
Yeah, that's what the beef. That's how beefs start.
Beefs always start.
So you saying that niggas be killing each other?
Individually.
Niggas saying niggas killing each other over bitches. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
So I feel like the want of love and to obtain it or to keep it.
Killing a nigga over a bitch is real soft.
But that
happens all the time.
Yeah, nah.
There's a million niggas in jail right now that's over a woman.
In most circumstances, but some circumstances are valid though.
What is
like
that?
what?
Like if a nigga was to beat one of your female siblings.
That's different.
Okay,
we talking about a woman that you're dealing with.
That nigga need to die.
That's why I said in most instances it's valid, but it's some.
Find my teacup, you wanna fuck up.
But elaborate, Dave. You got some other examples on why you feel you saying that love is.
So just say if you're in a relationship. I just talked about this earlier with somebody today. You remember that song "Hypothetically" by Lyfe Jennings, and it was a girl singing on it named Erin.
No.
I'm sorry for everybody in their 20s.
Yeah, what?
The fuck is he talking about?
It goes like hypothetically, of course. What if this happened to you?
Nigga, we don't know.
Nigga, we don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Nigga, we don't know. But it was the girl that was the lead that was singing the song with Lyfe Jennings. Mm-hmm. She was going through domestic issues with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
She was on tour, but the song was blowing up. He was on her head. She ended up flying home. She ended up getting right with him, telling him she's going back on tour. He ended up killing her.
In real life?
In real life, yes.
Oh, shit.
So she left tour, missed dates, to go back home and deal with her boyfriend. When she was leaving out to go back again, he ended up killing her. And that was all over love.
So you saying love in the sense of a person needing to be loved, chasing love, or
all aspects of love. Chasing it, needing it, wanting it.
But I think it really turns into the strongest drug once you fall in love. Like if you chasing love, it's only gonna make you do so much.
No.
Once you fall in love with a motherfucker, that shit affects the way that your brain is wired. Like that shit.
I think it's the chase.
You know from experience.
But I don't think there's no such thing as falling in love. I think
It changes the way your brain is like wired. Like your database, your mainframe.
It's already wired wrong when you're chasing it.
Not necessarily.
Of chasing something.
But what? Okay.
It's what you would do to get that. So it's everything you're doing in between to obtain.
All right, but like for example, there's a lot of different drugs. Like so, clout is a hell of a drug. You see motherfuckers do all kind of crazy shit for clout. Go slap people in the middle of the street. Do all kind of weird shit. Money's a hell of a drug. People will sell their soul for some money. So like love, like if let's say you're chasing money, you're chasing clout, you're chasing love. I feel like they're all on the same level playing field depending on how bad you want it. You feel me? But once you fall in love and your feelings get involved and you're in love with someone or you're in love with something, I feel like at that point you don't even have no control over what's going on. Like it's out of your hands.
I don't believe in falling in love. I don't believe in that concept. I believe in love, but not falling in love. Because I think when people use the term falling in love, I think that's called infatuation. And then when you're infatuated with somebody, I mean, I guess it's just the way you phrase it, right? But you get a certain dopamine release, right? And so that dopamine that you feel when you have this particular person or this particular thing, like that's what you're chasing, that feeling. Like, so that person that gives you that feeling, you want to continually get that. So you're equating that feeling to this person, but you're really chasing that feeling, right? And so you're chasing this person over and over, right? But it's not that you're in love, because eventually that wears off, right? Once the stage of infatuation is over, then you're able to like see things clear, and you wouldn't consider yourself in love. You would just say like, I love this person.
Y'all agree with that?
I don't know, maybe, because that's usually like you love someone at home, but that's when you be flirting with other people, work wives, side bitches. Like,
I 100%
you get more excited to go out and do that stuff with new people than who you have at home, I guess. I don't really know if I followed what you said.
I'm just saying, so you have love and then you have fall in love. And then I'm saying, I don't think there's no such thing as falling in love. I just think people become infatuated with another person or another thing. So just say like you meet somebody and y'all really vibing, and it's like, damn, you get this feeling from them. But really, and sometimes it lasts like between 1 to 5 years, or people call it the honeymoon phase. It's really just infatuation. And when you're infatuated with something, you're not able to see clearly, you're not able to think clearly, because you're getting this dopamine release in your brain. And so it kind of blocks you from being your normal self, and you're constantly chasing that dopamine feeling, and then.
But that's the part of it being a drug.
So what would you say what would you say the discrepancy is between being infatuated with someone, that dopamine feeling, and being in love with someone? Because the way people describe being in love, what's the discrepancy? What's the difference?
Nothing.
I don't think there is. I don't think there is no falling in love. I think so if I had to say in love with somebody, I don't like that terminology, but like for me, when you love somebody, like you'll, in a lot of instances, you would give your life for that person. You would do whatever it takes to care for that person, provide for that person. You would do things that you wouldn't normally do with the general public or with general people. But
don't you think that's a little farther than infatuation, though?
But that's just general love.
And you said it wears off. Like for me, like
what's the point of it being a drug, though?
Yeah,
There's no drug that lasts forever.
No, I'm not saying that it's not a drug. I'm just saying
You don't think you could love a woman forever?
I don't think love a woman forever, but you can't be in love with nobody forever.
You don't think so?
No, hell no.
I don't think in love.
We human beings. Who can be in love forever?
I don't think in love. I think it's going to be times where you don't love her or y'all beefing or all that. But in love,
this ain't Disney, bro. That ain't how it works. This ain't no fairy tale.
I don't think so either. I think you can love somebody forever, but being in love.
It's because you're in your 20s.
Yeah.
That's why you think
it's
that.
because I'm in my 20s that I believe in being in love with somebody forever.
I'm with you.
What do you think in love is? That's why I'm asking y'all. Like,
All right,
what does define in love?
So me personally, that's a hard thing to define. Obviously, for I think most people, but like when you're in love with someone, because like we've all dealt with a variety of women. Every woman gives you, not every woman, but there are women who give you different feelings, and they're in different tiers. Like there are women who you don't give a fuck if you never see them again. You feel me, whatever they are for the moment. There are women like she cool to be around, but I don't really care about her. There's women like I like her, but you know it is what it is. And then there's that one woman who Dave can unpack that. You know, there's always
Every time.
there's that one woman where she gives you that feeling, right? So for example. And not even coming back to you, right? Because like, if you don't mind me asking, right? right? Most women can't take you out your character and can't make you do nothing you don't want to do, right? So, like, you're not spending money on a woman. You're not doing nothing you're not changing your lifestyle for a woman, right? So when you're in love with a woman, if like you're willing to die for that person, you care about that person more than you care about yourself. You care about that person's happiness. You're always concerned about their well-being. You're always thinking about that person all the time. You feel me? And you don't just get that feeling from anybody. And if that person and if you and that person work well together and y'all communicate through everything and nobody does anything to, fuck it up, I don't understand why that, like, it's not going to be a honeymoon phase forever, but you can be in love with someone forever.
But that's the thing. I think you're trying to add the two together. Being in love with somebody and loving somebody is two different things.
But if you think that love fades, and you don't think it's the strongest drug, so what do you think is the strongest drug?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that love fades. I'm saying that.
Okay, but you can't.
The terminology of being in love. So I'll use this example. Like, have you ever felt that you was in love with somebody, and then after a while, like, you start realizing like, oh, I don't really like this person, or I don't have the same feeling that I had at first.
Okay, so I done had that feeling where I was in love with someone, and it felt like they could do no wrong. Like, you feel me? Like, no matter what they got going on, like, it don't matter. Like, you feel me? It don't, like, no matter what we doing, like, I want to be around you. I want to be like up and like, you feel me?
I climb a mountain for him.
But you feel me? And like that feeling always eventually wears off. But that doesn't mean, like, I don't think that means being in love wears off, because that same person.
We're not saying being in love wears off. We're saying. Oh,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think it does.
We're saying that being in love wears off, but it can come back. We're just not saying you will, for the rest of your life, be fully in love with somebody. You can love somebody.
I think that
being in love with somebody, like that dopamine feeling, like that high, that rush, there's no drug that lasts 24/7.
Okay, I think we might just be miscommunicating a little bit. I think that y'all, like, it seems like y'all are basically saying that the honeymoon phase feeling doesn't last forever.
Yeah,
which is of course. But once you get past the honeymoon feeling, you can still be in love.
I think that's what being in love is, though. I think when people say in love, I think it's that honeymoon or infatuation stage. I think loving somebody, because once you get past that, like, this person can't do nothing wrong, this person can't do, you have the same feelings for them that you have for your mom, that you have for your brother, that you have for you. Now, not romantically, but if you look at love, what love would do, love is kind, love is gentle, love is patient, that applies to this person, and it applies to other people that you love. You'll die for them, and you'll die for them.
You don't love your brother the same way you love the woman you fall in love with.
We're talking about because we're talking about romantically. You can't, of course, if you was having sex with your brother, you would love them the same, but you're not doing that. You having sex with this person, so there's a romantic aspect that's different. But I'm saying that the feeling of love that you feel, like, I would go over and beyond for this person, I would give my life for this person. That's just across the board for everybody that you love.
And that's it. And
that feeling is what you think is the strongest drug? I'm saying
that's what love is.
Okay, but do you think that is what the strongest drug is?
No, I don't.
Then what do you think it is?
I think. Oh. And maybe this is not no drug, but I think this is like a strong, like, jealousy. I think that shit is
envy.
Jealousy and envy. Like, that shit is strong, bro.
Niggas be haters.
And it's like they can't. It's like when you get and I don't know because I'm not a jealous or envious person. I can be honest. It's been times in life where like one of my homies or somebody that I know like was elevated in life, and then I would have thoughts like, man, damn, I wish I could feel that, or I wish I could be in that position, but it would never cross over to like, oh, I wish that could be taken away from them and given to me.
Yeah.
Or I wish I can undermine them and then, get that. But the human nature, you want, what I'm saying? You want nice things for yourself. If I see something nice happen to Casey, if Casey pull up in a G-Wagon, then naturally as a human, I'll be like, damn, I want a G-Wagon too. Or damn, I wish I could have a G-Wagon. But then it's different. Jealousy is different because then it cross over like, damn, like, fuck this nigga Casey. This nigga got a G-Wagon.
This nigga got who the fuck you think he is?
Yeah, and then it turned into something. I think that's the worst type of drug. It might not be the strongest, but I think that's the worst type of drug to have, like envy. And that I think it's so strong because it'll make you, like we were saying, love will make you do things that you wouldn't normally do, but envy will make you do things to people that you proclaim that you love.
That's what I was make you back to love. Make you backdoor.
The people you love.
I know, but
the love isn't the drug that's making you do what you're doing.
No.
It's
I'm saying
the jealousy and the envy. He's saying that you'll be jealous and envy towards somebody you love or you don't love. It don't matter.
When you put it on the board in front of you, when you love somebody, like. So for me, like if I love somebody, it's just certain things that I won't ever do. I'm not like, I love y'all. I would never sleep with y'all girls under no circumstances.
What about my man?
Kelly, what the fuck are you
Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, that's two freak offs early. Because I ain't gonna lie, when I said the shit about no bro. When I said the shit about the animals in the first episode, bro, y'all stopped the show. We didn't stop him and we didn't stop her. This shit, nah, bro.
What the fuck is going on? Hey,
time for another shot. What about my man?
I just wanted to know.
Your friends can all get hit. Fuck them.
Where are they at?
Where are they at?
Far away.
Hey, but
we got cars.
When you love somebody, so for me, as a genuine person, when I love somebody and I care for them, I won't do something deliberately to hurt them. Mm-hmm. Like consciously, I won't do it. Now, we are human beings. We make mistakes. There are some circumstances that I might do some things to hurt y'all, but I won't deliberately do that because I care about y'all. Mm-hmm. But envy is so strong of a drug that it'll make you do things to people that you love.
Yeah.
In your mind, consciously, you would never do these things to people that you love. And I think it's so strong, man. I think that's one of the most fucked up drugs. I think it's really powerful too and strong. It might not be the most powerful, but I just like, man, that is I think it's so fucking complex, man.
It's strong.
Would it be considered jealousy and envy and all that if you didn't love the person?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can be envious of somebody you love.
In that case, we all envious, and I mean not envious, but like
let's
jealous of.
Let's say you bring somebody over like here right now, and it's your boy. Me and him don't know him. He put up in a Bugatti, and he got on 19 watches and 30 chains, and he got $800 million in his bank account. You feel me? Like, I don't know this nigga, but if I'm a jealous or envious person, I'll be like, man, who the fuck is this nigga? Fuck this nigga and his money. Like, you feel me? Like, or if a nigga I don't know walks in, he got the most beautiful woman I ever seen, and she's perfect, man. Damn, let me see if I can get this nigga bitch from him. You feel me? Like, that's a jealous and envious person. I don't love this nigga. I don't know him, but I'm still being jealous and envious towards him. Now, the reason that it's strong though is because if a motherfucker's jealous and envious enough, like it's motherfuckers who will be as close as we are, and they see a woman that he got and he want them, he will backdoor that nigga and start dirty macking. Damn, you. I'm
clearing the record now. I'm jealous and envious.
I'm jealous and envious.
Yeah, I am, because if Jill Scott walks in here with her dude, I don't give a damn.
Who is Jill Scott dude? You don't know.
But if she walks in here with him,
you just want Jill Scott, nigga.
I'm jealous and envious.
But yeah, nah, that back door is fucking crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that love is the strongest drug, just because from experience, like, you know, if I can't speak on it, I know Dave can. But from experience, from experience, I know that I know that love has made me do some shit that is just like, y'all know, cause y'all be talking shit.
Like the last.
No. You don't mind me asking.
Is it part of the leading process that you partake in? Know people that partake in that?
Didn't you say you spent 15 grand on a girl?
Ooh, damn.
That got real personal.
Wow.
Well, I've never said that.
Maybe I heard that from somewhere else.
All right, fuck it. Yeah, I've done that. Fuck it. Callie just threw it out there. Fuck it. We this is 20, 30, 40. We gonna keep it 100 on here. Fuck it.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
But all right. For example, right? Perfect example, right?
Yeah, perfect.
Don't start over here trying to flood shit out, right?
Fucking perfect example, right? I'm not gonna talk about none of Dave's done. But perfect example. If I was not in love, there's no way that you feel me? Like do
you
that.
Done that?
Yeah, it's not even about like. It's not about the money per se. It's about, you feel me? Because like if I got 400,000 walking around, like I don't got nothing to spend it on, I'm not tripping. And a woman asked me for 10 grand and I don't love you, I don't got it, shorty. I'm sorry. Like I don't know who you think I am or who you think you are, but I don't got it. You better need a kidney or something. Then I got that 10 bands for you. But the fact that, you feel me, if you're in love with somebody, you could have 20 grand and you'll give her that 15. Yeah. You feel me? Or you whatever to make that person smile. Oh. When you're in love with somebody, is literally like Dave knows. Whatever to make that person smile, like you'll do.
Just to let you know, you're like validating everything he was saying, because you said you were in love. And you were saying you can be in love with somebody forever.
Yeah.
You just said that you can't.
You can, but
in love.
Hold on.
Infatuated stays like you are.
So you're infatuated with if you're that's
give them anything.
That's too much information. If you're in love with someone, right? And y'all, let's say you're in love with a woman, and you. Like if somebody do something to put a frown on her face, you'll blow up the motherfucking world. You'll set the fucking world on fire, right? Let's say
that's a lot of jail.
Let's say that Jay Nice don't know that she fucked Jay Nice. Jay Nice didn't even know. You don't got nothing for her no more. You was in love with her. Now if she would have played her cards right the whole way through and did everything the right way, you could have stayed in love with her forever. But just because things don't work out doesn't mean that love fades away.
That goes to the infatuation part that he was speaking of.
So you gave a perfect example, right? So according to Callie, you spent $15K on somebody.
That's allegedly.
I don't know nothing about it, but
allegedly.
Even if I did, I ain't throwing my homie under the bus.
I ain't gonna lie. I drink a lot. I don't remember that.
Hey, listen. And that's why I say infatuation. When you're infatuated with somebody, it prevents you from thinking clear, like, or thinking how you normally would. So, you're infatuated / in love, right? So you'll do things that you wouldn't normally do. Now, once that leaves, and she says, "Give me 15K." You're gonna be like, "What?" Now you might still end up giving her 15K, but now you're gonna be thinking rational, and you're gonna be like, "Well, what you need 15K for?" Well, she might say, "Oh, it's somebody kidnapped my brother," and you're like, "All right, I got you." And if she say, "I just want 15,"
because you still love her.
If I want 15K, I want to go blow in the bag. You be like, "Shit, I ain't finna give you 15K to go blow in no bag." Like, nigga, I rather.
That doesn't have nothing to do with the love, though. That's just y'all circumstance isn't the same as what it was. You feel me? If y'all not together no more.
No, you still together with her. But your thinking gonna be different. And you're gonna be thinking rational. When the infatuation / in love phase wears out.
If I'm still with you and you need that fit, you want that 15, fuck it.
Wanting and needing is different.
Exactly.
If she just want 15, you're not finna just give her 15. Now, if you're a multi-millionaire, come on, Casey, what are we talking about? Casey, what are we talking about right now?
All right, so if you love a woman, right? Y'all
Yes.
y'all passed the honeymoon
We
phase.
passed honeymoon phase.
Right.
And she
What you
said,
need?
I
And
just
she-
want
what do you
15K
need?
to jump
Okay,
over.
okay, maybe not 15, but let's say she walk up to you and she like, damn, I want this shit real bad. Like take me on a trip. I want to go on a trip real bad. It's gonna cost eight bands. You gonna do it? You're not gonna do that for nobody else.
Hold on, that's first of all, that's different. Now, I'm gonna be like 8 bands on a trip. We're like, what are we doing, nigga? Are we, you know what I'm saying? Are we flying on a private jet? And then what are we doing? I'm not finna drop.
You never spent 8 bands on a trip before?
I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I haven't spent 8 bands on.
Y'all never spent 8 bands. Y'all never spent 8,000 on no trip y'all went on?
No.
I don't think I have.
Oh shit.
No.
That don't matter.
And I fucked money off on trips.
Yeah,
But I
but
never spent 8,000.
okay. So you gotta also realize like your mindset on money. So at the time, so let me say this: if I'm a multimillionaire and my woman wants to go on a 10K shopping spree, to the amount of money that I have total. Compared to the 10K, that's a drop in the bucket. So go on a 10K shopping spree. But if I have $300,000 in the bank and she want to go on a 10K shopping spree, she's not doing that, bro. Now, if it's your birthday or something, or I want to do something nice for you, go get you a $2,000 bag or whatever. But we not just throwing money away. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking rational. But if I'm in the in love phase, I'm not thinking. Okay, let me give an example. When I was 19, I met a girl from 60. I swear to God, I'm not gonna say her name, but I said,
What was her hood name? No, I'm fucking with you.
You don't mind me asking.
I said I would never fuck with girl. I hate. I'm not attracted to women that smoke cigarettes. So that was my thing. Like, I'll never fuck with a girl that smokes
I
cigarettes.
said that about weed.
Bro, and listen, when I met this girl, the first thing she told me when we got hopped on the phone, she was the baddest chick in the club. I met her, I cracked her. She's like, listen, do you want to fuck? Because if you just want to fuck, we can just meet up and I'll fuck you, and then I don't ever want to hear from you again. But if you want to, but if you want to date me, you gonna date me and do it the right way. And I was like, nigga, that I ain't a woman at that point had never came player at me like that.
At 19?
So, at 19 years old.
Definitely not.
That shit blew my rocker off. So I'm like, nigga, I'm finna come correct. But then
Is she gangbang talking like that at 19?
Yeah, she wasn't like, she didn't get put on the hood, but she was from 60. Like,
Shout out to Shorty, man.
Yeah, but so
Where did you grow up, if you don't mind me asking?
I said she grew up
In the 60s.
No, like what streets?
I get to the bottom of it.
Hey, but yeah, so but then all the shit while I was infatuated with her, like I found myself like doing like crazy shit, being in places that I knew I wasn't supposed to be in, doing shit that I knew I wasn't supposed to be doing, and my cousins would tell me like, nigga, Jay, you tripping, like, nigga, you need to, like, nigga, and I couldn't, bro, it was so bad.
You didn't even believe him,
bro.
You just wouldn't listen.
Hey, listen, it was so bad. I'm telling these niggas, like, man, when I look up in the moon, I see her face on the moon. It was that bad, bro. It was bad, bro. And like,
I ain't never heard a nigga say that before.
No, bro, I'm telling you, I was lost in the seas, lost, bro.
Oh my God.
And then when if like, I'm telling you, bro, I was doing all type of off the wall shit that I knew I wasn't supposed to be doing, bro.
Happens to the best of us.
I didn't give a fuck. Like it was multiple times where I could have got killed. I just didn't give a fuck.
Niggas feel you, bro. Ask Dave. I fall. Go ahead.
No, I had never.
No, but I was young, so I ain't mad. But I learned from it. But once that fucking in love, like once it evaporated, I was like, nigga, what the fuck was I doing? And my cousin was like, nigga, we told you, like, nigga, you was tripping. I'm like, nigga, I for sure was tripping. I told Shorty, like, bitch, you're done. You're done. Yeah, she was crying and all that, but y'all don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Somebody else can take over the floor, but man, that infatuation.
I feel that.
And you in that, bro? It ain't no. That's tough, bro.
I feel that.
Would you say infatuation is a drug?
Yeah, I think infatuation is in love.
You know what else?
It could be for anything.
You know what else is a sick drug too?
Being infatuated or whatever.
That's what my perspective is. I think the strongest drug is the love for money or power, but I think money is more
Oh, power's a cold one.
The two things, the
They're
two
kind of
things,
like can coexist.
the two things that I think is a big one.
Because I like, sorry,
Let's
but
not let
like,
her elaborate. Go ahead and elaborate.
like if you love someone, but your love for money or power is stronger, it can trump that. Like you even take like big names where people will say these rappers set up their boys so they can climb up for certain reasons. I'm sure they love their boys, but that power and that money, that was more important to them. Like I love my girl, but if I have to leave her to go to another country to make $10 million guaranteed and she can't come, well, once I got 10 million, I'm sure I'll find another bitch to fall in love with.
That's just having a brain. That's just having a brain.
But I
Okay,
think,
maybe not 10 million, 10 billion.
That's just having a brain though. Any person will do that. I don't care how.
That's what I'm saying. If you swear this is the one and you're in love with her, but you gotta pick, a lot of people will be like,
How long do I have to leave her?
this done. She said, if you leave without me,
I think
it's me or the money.
I think a more
She don't love you back if she make you choose like that though. I'm gonna be honest.
I think a more better example would be like if a person has a child or a family member or like their best friend, like if you gotta kill them and you can get 10 million. That's a lot of people that would kill their kid, kill their mama, or kill their best friend just to get that money.
I'll kill a motherfucker with 10 million.
No, we're talking
But
about
you're friends.
Would
You
your
killed
brother?
Dave? Oh yeah.
nah.
Yeah, no,
Someone
don't
else.
put me in that shit.
Nah.
David,
I'll break both Dave's legs.
That's a compliment.
I'll break Dave's legs.
I'm just validating your feelings.
I am. This nigga's immortal. Literally. You know, yeah, that's true. I think two things that go hand in hand are like money and attention. Those
Clout? More than money and power? Because there's a lot of silent.
A lot of people don't crave power. A lot of people don't mind.
Crazy.
A lot of like the average run of the mill person doesn't care. They just want attention.
Yeah.
You think so? I think
agree with
there's
that.
more
There's more attention.
silent, successful people than loud, not successful people.
There's
if that
more.
makes
There's
sense.
more unsuccessful people than there are successful people.
For sure.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the richest people don't usually crave clout. You don't really see.
Yeah, they crave power, but I'm saying if you take the 8 billion people on the planet,
They don't know no real money though.
But
exactly, they want attention.
most people that are rich in America became rich off of people's vanity.
Yeah,
So
they're also real quiet.
Yeah,
people. So okay, just an example. They say the black community is poor, but we spend the most money economically on things out of any other race. And so, what does all that scream? Like, I want attention. Like, and this is not to down my own people, but this is just something that we do. Like, we buy like jewelry. Like, a person will go buy a $20,000 chain, and then wear it and get robbed for
Only got $22,000.
or living in an apartment, bro. It just we do a lot of backward shit in our
Brand new
community.
bands living in an apartment.
Yeah,
I think it goes farther than that. Like outside of just
People will do stuff for
but
clout
that-
for free.
yeah.
I wouldn't even say that's clout. I feel like that's people trying to get what they couldn't have.
Well, I'm not saying clout. So clout, and I'm just saying attention. Why do we buy Jordans? Because think about this shit, bro. A person will go wait in line, spend $500 on some Jordans, and everybody else has them.
Has them, yeah. Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Why? Because that's what's cool to do. Because I wear these, I want attention.
You think people are buying the J's for attention?
Yes.
Because I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you walk,
If everybody came out and said Jordan suck, we like Shaqs now. Everybody start wearing. Look at the fucking Balenciaga, them big ass, dumb ass shoes.
them is trash.
Come on, man. Everybody start buying them,
Them
spending
is
$600 on that bullshit.
Oh my God,
What are we
them is
talking about?
I think it goes. I think it's worse than just like people spending money on stuff. When I say people using attention as a drug is a problem, I'm talking about goofy shit people do. Like women are on social media butt naked, upside down, on a handstand, squirting out their pussy for attention. Like, you feel me? Like, don't get paid $1 off the shit. You just want the attention. Niggas do goofy shit on social media, and they.
You don't mind me asking, where is that at?
I'm gonna see.
Where can you look it up
Where
at?
can that be found?
I'm gonna send you the link. Don't worry, I got you.
So you've been on a link before.
Yeah. One time. I'm not gonna talk about it. Okay, I'm gonna say it because this is some crazy shit. One time I seen a video of a girl, and she was recording herself in the bathtub, and she was the bath was filled with milk, right? So she got a turkey baster, right? She filled the turkey baster up with milk, and she put it in her box, right? And she held it in there. No, it was in her ass. She put it in her ass, and she just hit, and she did it
That's crazy.
right? So she's in the bathtub with a turkey baster, right? She fills the turkey baster with milk. She puts it in her ass. She holds it in there for a little bit, right? And then she takes a glass and she squirts the milk out her ass into the glass, and then she drinks the milk out the glass.
Where was this at?
Dave, what's the URL? I'm trying to figure something out real
Let
quick.
me check this out real quick. Hold on.
You watched that?
I gotta see.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I watched the whole video, bro. On God.
Dave, what's going
On God, I
on?
watched that
Let's
whole
see if he's
video.
lying.
I'm gonna find it and send it to you, bro.
Dave, you trying to go report
I
it?
gotta report that.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna find it and send it to you.
Yeah, I'm
We don't
sure.
want kids to see this, you know?
Yeah, you gotta go report it. You gotta go report it. But yeah, no, that was the freakiest shit I ever seen. But that wasn't even about attention. But like people, like the shit that I see.
That wasn't about attention.
That had to be.
No, I'm
She shouldn't look at her.
No, I'm saying I wasn't saying that to talk about the attention. I was just saying that because that was some freaky shit, and I think it needs to be talked about because I respect her. Because everybody can't do that. Everybody won't do
It
that.
falls in line with attention. Though.
Yeah.
Yes, that was 100%
But outside of that, like women are getting naked on social media constantly. That's for like you'll get naked on social media for 400 likes. Like you out there showing your ass for 400 likes. Niggas will do goofy shit for attention. Niggas will throw other niggas under the bus for attention. Niggas will do goofy shit online for attention. Talk about people online for attention.
Get they self killed
For attention, doing stupid shit. Like attention is a hell of a drug because it's like, and I think that's one of the worst ones because it's like crack, bro. Like you getting 10 minutes out of that. Like what are you getting out of this shit, bro? Like you just like the attention you getting ain't even good attention. Like just be a regular human. Like that attention shit, bro, is that shit is, and I think that came with social media. Social media fucked the attention world up.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think a bigger drug than attention and money is lust.
No,
The love or lust.
Nah, when you physically attracted to a motherfucker and you just want to, you want to lick a motherfucker, it's like
that shit ain't worth. That shit ain't worth
No.
attention, bro.
Talking this shit.
probably not. You're right.
I think attention.
You're right.
I think attention might be the top drug, bro. Out of love.
I don't think it's
No power or money.
I don't think it's no drug bigger than love, personally.
Nah, I think attention, bro. Especially in this digital age.
It's a reason why me and you know about the love, huh?
It's women that should have been left to do it. He's done anything and everything to her, but she love him.
But she might just be stupid.
No,
I know a lot of stupid women.
Love
Like
make you stupid though.
yeah, oh God.
Love will blind you. It'll make you stupid.
No,
make you crazy.
I'm a victim.
It'll make you deaf to what everybody's telling you.
I'm a victim.
but sometimes it ain't. I still think that's infatuation. But sometimes I think it's once the infatuation wears off in situations like that. I think is, like the woman becomes scared, becomes dependent on the person, becomes or she becomes used to like abuse, or it's different things that go into that specific example. So I just want to throw that.
So let me ask you a question, right? Right. When it comes to love, I know that the shit you say, like the infatuation part of it wears off, but the reason I say it doesn't wear off, as long as y'all don't, as long as nobody do nothing foul and y'all not on bad terms, and it's like, if you love somebody but she do some foul shit, you'll feel like, man, fuck that bitch. She could get hit by a train, right? But let's just say, you feel me, shit just didn't work out. Y'all just didn't, maybe y'all families didn't, like whatever the case is, right? Let's just say the 7th girl you ever nailed, randomly, she hit you up. She like, I'm an hour and a half away. I need you to come pick me up. I just need somebody to talk to. You're gonna literally look at your phone, look like this, and you're gonna hang that motherfucker up. But the woman that you were in love with, even if y'all don't speak, y'all not together, if she call you and say she needs you, y'all not on bad terms, you gonna pull up.
No.
That's because of love. You're doing that straight out of love.
Because I love the person. No, because
if I loved someone, if I used to love someone I don't know more, she could eat a dick.
No, but listen,
but you still have love for somebody.
If I'm doing that, it's because I still care about them or I have love for them. So, example, this is what I don't understand with people. People have kids with somebody and then they're like, oh, let's fuck them. Like, no matter what happens with me and my kid's mother, I'm gonna always love her. She can always call me because at the end of the day, that's my kid's mother. I'm gonna always make sure she's straight, whether we together or not. I'm gonna always love her for the sake of my kids, if nothing else. So she can call me 10 years from now. She can have 3 husbands. I'm gonna still look out for her. Like that's just love, but I'm not in love with her.
You're a better man than me, man.
Yeah, but if you have kids one day, you'll understand.
But I remember we talked about this before, and you took it a step further. You said, you feel me? If I have,
if she had another husband at the time?
He said that if the mother of his kids had a husband and she needed a car and he couldn't afford to buy her a car, he said he'll buy her a car.
Yeah, if I got it, I'll buy her a car.
And my response to that is she could eat 36 dicks.
But
I'm not buying no woman that I'm not with. If I don't love you, I'm not buying you no car.
But he's saying he always gonna love her.
You're thinking at a perspective of a child first you're young, but you're thinking at a perspective.
I don't have no kids.
No kids. So if you was to ask your mama and daddy that same thing, they would probably share the same perspective that I have. Or if you was to ask somebody that has kids that's not like a deadbeat mom or dad that actually love their kids, you'll do things for you. I think that's the strongest bond on earth, a parent and a kid.
But we talked about this before. I just feel like me. I don't know if I'm like, I don't want to say I'm petty. I'm just not doing that for somebody I don't fuck with. Like,
you don't have kids.
Come back.
I know what I'm saying, but I'm saying, let's say I have 2 kids.
It's not even about them. It's not what I'm trying to say. It's not even about her at the point. It's about my kid. So this is what I would say. If you have kids with a person, out of the love for your kids, if you really love your kids, then you want to make sure
they good.
That they good and because they love their mama.
So that love is more powerful.
That's what
my pettiness, my love for my kids it trumps my pettiness a million times.
That's what I'm saying though. There's ways around that. So let's say that I have a baby mother and we not cool no more and she has a nigga or whatever and he can't afford to get her a car or whatever and she having and the kids need to, you feel me? I will literally, I can think of at least 3 things that I will personally do before I buy her a car. I will come get them my damn self, morning, noon, or night, 24 hours a day, call my phone, I'll pick up and I'll stop what I'm doing. I'll come get my children and take them wherever they need to go. I will call them an Uber, or if all of that's too uncomfortable, I will literally hire a personal driver. Like I will spend that money and hire them a personal driver.
How can you say love is the most powerful thing if you're not understanding that the love for your kids is so powerful that you don't care about that and you'll just get the bitch a car?
I said that love is the most powerful thing.
Then all the things you're claiming you would do instead of getting a car is not.
But I'm saying I don't love her no more, so I'm not buying her a car.
You're buying it for your kids.
No, because at the end of the day, she's gonna use that car. Whether she's gonna use it with the kids, she's gonna use that car for leisure, bro. And I'm not partaking in that. If my kids need to get anywhere,
you sound crazy.
If my kids need to get anywhere, they gonna get there on time.
To come back when you're 30s and have
on time. I'll have the personal driver outside the house if I need to. They need an Uber, I'm on it. I'll pull up.
So then envy is more powerful than love.
I don't envy her. She don't got nothing. She don't got nothing I want. I'm just not buying her a car because that's not my place no more. I'm sorry. We're not together. I'm not buying you a vehicle so you can.
We have a man.
You're gonna pull up to dinners and go out with your friends and pull up on niggas. No, you don't have a car because you don't have a car. Sorry, not my problem. My kids gonna get wherever they need to go, whether it's me, whether it's the personal driver, whether it's an Uber, whether it's a limousine. I'm gonna send whatever I need to send for them. The money's not a problem, but you personally, I got nothing to do with what you got going on. You don't got no car. You don't got no car.
I don't want y'all to get it confused.
Save some money, bitch.
I would let somebody take advantage of me for the sake of my kids. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying if my kid's mother, if we weren't together and she was struggling or she needed some help.
No, that's completely different. That's not what you said. If she's struggling on her own and needs help, I would give her a car. But you said if she's in a whole nother marriage,
if she
still struggling in a marriage,
I would help if I'm available to help. I would help.
I wouldn't do that for the simple fact you stepping on his toes at a certain point.
Obviously, well, let me not say obviously.
That's going.
Like damn, you can call your ex.
That's going.
Your baby daddy and have him do whatever.
That's going to damage his ego for sure.
So I don't operate that. I don't operate like that. If a case was to happen like that, I would go and sit down with both of them. Like, listen, what's going on? Like, tell me the situation. Wooty wooty whoop.
The man ain't gonna sit here and tell you his business.
He ain't gonna say, man, I'm broke. I can't afford a car for my woman.
I can't provide for my woman.
You speaking from
those ain't his kids. Maybe he don't want to provide for them.
In general, you're right.
The average man not gonna swallow. He's not gonna swallow his pride like that.
But a lot of niggas gonna be like, man, shit. Let this nigga go. If he want to buy something, let that nigga buy something. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Come on, man. What are we talking about?
You just said I'm not getting her. You just said I'm not getting her a car so she can go with other niggas. Well, he's probably thinking I'm not buying her a car to take care of kids that ain't mine.
No, I'm saying it's deeper than that for me. I'm not getting her a car so that she can go get herself some in and out.
Okay.
If my kids need in and out, bro, say less. The driver's on the way.
Okay.
He'll be there in 2 minutes. Tell them come outside. They gonna come in and out. They gonna come back.
Money on a driver.
Yeah, no, I don't mind. No, I don't mind spending. I don't mind spending the extra 100,000, but. Fuck that bitch, nigga. Nah, bro. If you a op, you a op, bro. Fuck that.
I just don't.
That shit's
I don't
dead.
understand the reason behind it.
We just said y'all weren't together. We never said she was an op.
I can be in a relationship with somebody.
I'm not buying.
If I have kids and they can suck 12 dicks, if I have kids with them, I'm not gonna be with them, but I'm gonna still respect them. It's out of the sake of my kids.
You can respect a woman that's just sucked 12 dicks?
Yes, I can, bro. Yeah, I can. And I'm gonna make sure my kids respect it.
I ain't gonna lie. Somebody come tell me
no matter what happens, my kids gonna always respect their mama. Because I'm gonna make sure they do, bro.
Love.
And no matter what she do to me.
No, my kids aren't gonna.
Okay, so if I don't respect her, how can I tell my kids to respect her?
It's not that you have a lack of respect.
Disrespect.
It's not a lack of respect. I'm just not gonna buy you a car. I'm gonna make sure.
So that's a specific situation. But
like for example,
man, I need you to do something. My kids go this way.
Fuck it. My rent is 3 months past due. I'll pay it because my kids stay there. Bet I got your rent.
But it's the same concept with a car, bro. She needs to get around. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying if I'm available, if I'm financially, if my financial situation permits that, then I wouldn't mind doing that, bro. I don't mind doing that because I know helping my kid's mom out, that's going to make them feel better. That's going to be beneficial to them, whether they understand it or not. But especially if they older and they understand it, like, man, dad, good looking out, man, for helping moms, bro. That's going, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about?
That's true. That's true.
Like,
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
See, so now I do think you think love is the most powerful. Or strong.
I said envy wasn't the most powerful. I just said it was just the worst one.
Envy's a bitch.
Yeah.
So y'all think love.
There's been a lot of cases where envy. Your homie just your homie just hit for 200,000. Even if he break you off 20,000, this is my 200,000. I didn't have to break you off nothing. Break you off 20,000, and they be like, man,
that's it.
He'll that's it. Backdoor you, kill you, and take your money. It's happened.
I knew some cats where I grew up, and some cats went and hit a lick together, and then once they got the money, old boy killed the other cat just so he could keep all the money. You know what I'm saying? It just it's greedy, man. Envy and jealousy, or to be smiling in a person's face, acting like y'all cool, and then really you know what I'm saying, you feel some type of way about him.
I know somebody that had envy and jealousy of me.
What was his name?
It's going to damn turn into a story time.
Okay, let's transition then. So envy is the worst, but love is the most powerful.
That's how.
Who's on story time today?
How I feel. Let's talk about it, Dave. Story time. Fuck it.
Say it with your
Every time I
chest.
brought something around,
Oh.
who was envious and jealous? Let's see if you want to say name.
What was his name? What was his name?
Let's see what's his name.
Guess in the comments.
What was his name?
What was his name, man?
He was coming for the
I'm
beehive.
not going to say nothing.
All right.
Who's on story time?
Since they not gonna say nothing,
this shit is cut.
Should I unpack that a little more, or should we just move on?
Please.
All right.
Please, I'm begging.
Fuck it.
I'm begging.
All right. So we got this saying, right? Dave is like a nigga that has $100 in his pocket. He got $100 bill and it's hanging out his pocket, right? Dave got the $100 hanging out his pocket. The nigga don't want the 100. He's not looking for the 100. But
It just falls in his fucking pocket.
But goddamn, the nigga dropped the 100. The nigga see it, he gonna pick the motherfucker up every time.
Why not?
Every time Dave busts a bitch, he do something to smoke it off because he's an idiot.
And that nigga right there. Right there. That nigga whole piece of work, bro. That nigga
every time Dave busts a bitch, if Dave was done. If Dave busts 1,000 women, if he get 1,000 women's number, get 1,000 women to like him, he's gonna smoke it off with 990 of them. 901 of them.
Yeah,
right?
I agree.
And it's just a nigga that happens to be around. Every time you smoke it off with a girl, she just
Or you warm it up for people.
Yeah, you're good for warming it up.
Yeah.
He's good for warming it up. That shit is sick. Like it was. We can go into
The store?
We could go into specifics. We could.
Pick one.
All right. There's a couple.
Just one.
All right.
Just one.
All right. It's one.
Yeah,
all right.
tell that one yet.
I'm gonna do two. I'm gonna do two.
Famous first, but we tell the first one.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk. All right. You right.
We need to be famous first, but we
You
tell that
right.
motherfucker.
You right. All right. So I'm gonna tell one of them. Right. So we're out of town. I don't know where it was. I don't know.
Who's a fin and feathers nigga?
I wasn't. All right. So the thing is, women are detectives. So if we tell where we were or when it was, they'll know. Like, okay, I just going on a date with him at this time. Like,
We're not saying to win. This was years ago.
All right. So look, we're at Fin and Feathers. Nah, this is something I'm talking about. It's okay. So Dave.
Dave's talking about the same thing.
Okay.
I believe so.
Okay. So we're in. So maybe. So we're in Atlanta. Dave ended up busting a bitch in Atlanta. He get her number. He like, yeah, come back to the B&B. Blah blah blah. Right. She feeling him. He feeling her. He invites her to the B&B, and he does not show up. He does not. He sends her the address to the B&B.
She like, I put away.
I'm there at the B&B.
Yeah.
Where were you? Still at Fin and Feathers?
No, he's with a whole different group of bitches.
With a BBW.
He's with BBW. No, Dave is this type, right? Let's say Dave gets a girl's number in the club, right? And he's like, ooh, I like her, right? If he walks outside the club and he sees a bitch with a fat ass, he's like this. And he's gonna attack. He's gonna forget about the bitch he just got in the club.
They're talking about.
So the nigga busts a bitch in Fin and Feathers. He invited her back to the B&B. He sends her the address. He's like, no, come right now.
Show up.
So she's at the B&B. I'm there with a homie or two. Dave is nowhere to be found. He does not show up. I call.
Niggas love saying my name, but can't say everybody's name. Say my name.
I called Dave. I called Dave.
Say my name in my head.
I called Dave. I'm like,
trying to put the homie on blast.
yeah, what was that?
This nigga sound like the nigga that wore that red hat that episode.
Yeah.
Okay, keep
Yeah, I
going.
do.
Hey, you already put the nigga on blast last episode. God damn.
Let me see the bottle. He got hey, why you keep coming for the nigga?
Man, Dave, you trying to expose all these men on here, bro. You trying to get Casey trying to make that pay. What's going on, Dave? Man, the homies, they said, can our homies be safe around you?
Callie talking about Casey spending 15 bands and shit.
Ooh, wow, that's tough.
Everybody, I respect you.
Thank you.
So the bitch pulls up to the B&B with her homegirls. They're like, where's Dave? Dave invited me. Dave said he was here. I'm like, shorty, I don't know what to tell you. I call Dave. Dave's like, shut up, I'm with a bitch, shut up. He hangs up in my face. I'm like, I go back downstairs. I'm like, I'm gonna be honest. He might be on his way, but his phone might be dead or something. So her and her homegirls come inside.
Be honest and then lie.
Her and her homegirls come inside, right? They get to chopping it up. They catch a vibe because me and the homies.
Casey blowing our phone out. We at the Waffle House. He blowing us up. Go ahead.
Oh, you was in town?
I was there.
Oh, you was on that trip?
What the fuck are we talking about?
You was on that trip? All right, bet. All right.
You was at the Waffle House?
Yeah.
That's what you was at with them bitches. So so you feel me? I'm like, all right. So I'm kind of like entertaining the bitches. I'm like, man, like, but I'm not by myself. I'm with a homie or two, right? So
Story time, nigga.
So
That shit is over.
So you know, it always goes like this, right? The women come over, they catch a vibe. You feel me? And that's how it be. So the next day, them same group of women, they come back, right? But now Dave is at the B&B with us. But the nigga that I was with is also at the B&B, right? But he's upstairs nailing the bitch, right? And we hear it. He's killing the bitch. Hang, blinkata.
He's upstairs playing spade.
Right? So he come downstairs, right? The bitch walk in front, he come downstairs, he chilling on the couch, right? He get to chopping it up. Cause he had already met her. He get to chopping it up with the bitch that Dave had bust, right? And here's the craziest part about the story. They're chopping it up or whatever. She obviously caught a vibe. She's not even worried about Dave no more.
I'm sitting right
Dave is sitting there. Dave is sitting there, bitchless, smoked it. So hear me out though. This is the crazy part about the story. I need the camera to understand what the fuck is going on. Cause when I first heard this shit and I first saw this shit, I could not like believe what was happening. So we're downstairs and we're all like chopping it up and we're talking. And the bitch is popping it, like she's talking.
Hey, she was popping
it, talking crazy. She's like, she's like, first things first. I ain't dealing with no nigga. We ain't getting nothing going unless he eat my pussy out the gate. I need my pussy ate. That's number one. Like I need my pussy ate before I get a kiss. Like
stood up in front of everybody.
She stood up and said it. She talking crazy, right? And you know me, I'm like, hey, shut up. Like, I'm like, what are you talking about, bitch? I'm like, you feel me? So the homie who likes to pick up Dave's $100 bills. He's whispering in the bitch ear, right? All I see is him stand up. He walk upstairs. About 2 minutes later, she stands up and walks upstairs, right? Nobody's upstairs but them. It's 4 rooms upstairs, right? Tell me why. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. The nigga tells the bitch. He said, yeah, you gonna suck my dick and I'm not gonna eat your pussy. And she said, okay. And and did it. And she went upstairs. She bust down.
Dad, you already got him last episode. You better, Dad, stop.
She went upstairs. Nah, she went upstairs. She bust down, and then I'm gonna take it a step further. She continues to bust down for months. Whenever this nigga calls, she pulls up, bust down, and leave. If he calls, if he calls and says, I'm in Houston, I'm in Arizona, she books her own flight, comes to Arizona, busts down, and goes back to living her life.
That's diabolical.
One time, the nigga...
All because of who?
You keep dropping your $100 bills. That could have been you. That could have been you. Stop dropping your money.
My thing is my back hurts so much.
Cause you be carrying.
You're not carrying that. Hey, Dave, listen, bro. Hey, that nigga couldn't help you with smoking it off, Dave.
And it's crazy. Like it goes a step further. That same woman, right? We go out of town again. It's a group of us. I don't know who. I don't know. We was in AZ or something. I don't remember. Arizona, Houston.
I think we was in AZ.
It was either Arizona, Houston, or Miami. I think it was Arizona.
Yeah.
The nigga calls. He tells the bitch, "Come to Arizona, book your flight. You're staying with me." But he told the bitch.
Remember, old girl was tripping that trip.
She was tripping. She was tripping first day. Yeah. Before we even got to the B&B, she was tripping.
Get up.
I can't make this shit up.
So he but and it'd be so funny. Y'all gotta start looking at her. Y'all gotta start looking at her face because she don't be there. So this her first time.
I do not be there. Say that again.
This is her first time hearing the story, just like y'all. So the nigga.
Tally, you went there?
Hell no! Don't do me.
Damn, why you can't be there? You don't want to come on the next trip?
No.
Why not?
She wasn't there.
Bust down. So, alright, so the nigga tells her like, yeah, come to Arizona. But he said, hey, check it out though. I'm bringing another bitch. We all gonna stay in the room together. So the nigga she flies to Arizona. Another bitch flies to Arizona. We're all in the B&B. He has one room. Both of them bitches come to Arizona and they both stay in the room with him. They both he brings 2 bitches and they all stay in the room together. And they're freaking off the whole fucking trip.
If you don't mind me.
And they never met each other.
Both of them through Dave?
Did he?
No.
The second one?
It's me, man.
Come on, yeah, he did.
It was Dave.
He did.
Oh yeah, he
It was
did.
Dave.
Oh yeah.
It was Dave. So like to just to put it in perspective, these two women from two different parts of the country that do not know each other, both came to Arizona
That's
to see the
crazy.
same nigga and end up fucking each other
to church.
because they are all staying in the same room as this nigga, bro. I don't know who the fuck this nigga is, bro.
If you don't mind
But-
me asking, who does that sound like?
Who's it sound like? It could be a couple niggas. It could be.
Sound like that.
It's a couple niggas that could pull that
I'm
off.
finna get that nigga that much credit. I'm not despise the nigga.
You despise that nigga?
Despise the nigga.
All right, guys. See you next week.